In this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to draw an ear step by step. And so the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to draw a curved line. Now the curve is going to start upward. Okay, you notice that it's kind of one hill, then two, and then we're going to go slightly back down, outward, and then we're going to go ahead and go in. From here, we're creating the lobe, and there it is. Okay, second line we're going to create another curved line. It's going to go this way, then up, and then we're actually going to go ahead and have it 3/4 of the way down. From here, we're going to go ahead and create one slightly wavy line, just like that. And then at the top of that wavy line, curved line that goes just like that. Okay. From here, we're going to tackle another line down this way, and it's going to go up like this. And so these two are not going to touch. From here, we're going to create a line that goes like that, and then another one that goes this way, just like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to start adding some of these shadows right here. So there's one shadow there. There's going to be a bit of shadow here. We're using the hatching technique. And then there's going to be a bit of shadow right there. Okay, as well as right in this area too. Okay, from here, we're going to start adding all of these shadows where we see them. So over here, it is going to go ahead. We're going to start really dark here on the edge, and then on the edge here. And as it goes away from the edge, it slightly gets lighter. Okay, same thing's going to happen with this guy here. So we're going to go ahead, dark, and then it's going to lighten. Right here, this is going to get dark, and then it lightens. Over here, right here, we're going to go in with our loose leaf charcoal stick, so the rounded one, and we're going to start adding a bit of shadow right here, just slightly lighter. These are meant to be a little bit darker. Okay, over here, this is meant to be slightly darker. And then that's lighter, so right here we're going to go in slightly lighter. Okay, from there we are grabbing charcoal stick, and we are now adding this portion here as well as that portion. Okay, and then from here, we know that there's going to be a light bridge over here. It's going to be slightly darker, so light bridge. And so now we're going to go ahead and grab our number 2 blending stub. So the number 2, and we're going to start blending out the darker areas first. So it's going to be all of the edges, and then we go and we start to blend out these lighter areas. So right here, darker. And then the lighter, darker, and as it casts out, lighter, darker, darker. Okay, and then right here, this is going to be the lighter area. Okay, and this is light. With the residue, we're just going to go in and start placing that all over the ear. So just like that. From here, we're going to start adding a few more shadows. So I'm actually going to use the loose leaf charcoal stick, And so right here, we're going to add some shadow over here on this side. We're adding some shadow over here on this side just to give it some dimension. So that way it looks more dimensional. Then from here, we're going to go in with our charcoal pencil. And we're going to go all the way to the edge here. And then there's a bit of shadow here. There's a bit of shadow there. Here. There's definitely going to be a bit of shadow here. We don't want that just to be like a straight line that doesn't really like turn into anything. And we're actually going to extend it into like a little bit of a shadow. It's kind of like that. Now we're just blending everything out. Right here is blending right to the edge. Okay, then we're gonna go ahead, go in with the kneaded eraser. And just in here, we're going to add a bit of the highlights. And I'm actually going to add some shadows right here. And I'm going to darken this a bit. Okay. All right. And so there's one way to tackle the earlobe. I would also just suggest making some of these lines a little bit more prominent. That way we could see those details a little bit better. And we might not even like blend them out. We might just leave them as dark as they are, just so that it kind of gives that dimension while it's a little bit more further away. What I am going to do is I'm going to pinch my eraser. And right there I'm going to leave a little bit of a highlight. And then there I'm going to leave it as is, and that's how you draw an ear. Thanks, guys.